back to what it was that I was saying earlier, about the people that exist within these companies that work for them, particularly the entertainment brands that don't think like they do. How many of them are they, and how are they feeling? Because Disney, probably of most major brands, has taken a pretty firm stance, as firm of a stance that you're going to get in alignment with the social justice left. Like, there's people that have paid lip service to a statement here and there, but Disney, definitely with this whole recent Florida situation, they've made it known whose side that they fucking are on, okay? So what does that mean for the people? And this was a question that we asked in the last segment, like the people that are in the companies that don't think like them, per se, right? Where are they at? How do they feel? How many of them is it? Got a little insight here, covering this from the Blaze. And this was an open letter that was published by the Daily Wire. It was anonymous. It was of Walt Disney Company, warned that by embracing a political agenda, the company is creating an exclusive workplace and will alienate customers who do not agree with the left. The employees also said that Disney has come to be an increasingly uncomfortable place to work for those of us whose political and religious views are not explicitly progressive. And this letter came after, of course, this parental right education bill we had covered. Disney, they didn't say anything initially, and then they took a stance, and it was pretty firm in terms of where they are at. So, of course, they keep doubling down on this. Hell, this was released today. This gay Mickey Mouse, or Mickey Mouse with all kinds of rainbow shit and whatever. And of course, they talk about welcoming people based upon, and it's like, when they say to all welcome and the only thing you're showing is gay shit, then you're letting us know that, no, it's not all welcome. You're just essentially, and just say that, right? Just say that this is who you're aligning with. Stop being chicken shit, Disney. But this is Disney Parks Experience and Products is committed to creating experience that support family values for every family. What the fuck does this have to do with family values? We oppose any legislation that infringes on basic human rights and stand in solidarity and support with the LGBT alphabet bullshit. Now, going back to this open letter, says that Disney does not give the same solidarity and support to them. No shit. Says we watch quietly as our beliefs come under attack from our own employer, and we frequently see those who share our opinions condemned as villains by our own leadership. The company's evolving response to the so-called Don't Say Gay bill legislation in Florida has left many of us wondering what place we have in a company actively promoting a political agenda so far removed from our own. The Walt Disney Company leadership frequently communicates its commitment to creating an inclusive workplace where cast members feel comfortable sharing their perspective and being their authentic selves at work. That is not our workplace experience. Well, yeah, you're inclusive. They're inclusive so as long as you agree with them. That's just how it works. It says progressives at Disney are convinced that no one in the company, this is what they said in the letter, could possibly disagree with them. Conservatives said that they are called bigots and that their colleagues openly advocate for punishment of employees who disagree with them. Disney's effort to promote diversity and inclusion within the company doesn't seem to have much room for religious or political conservatives. Yeah, again, no shit. While progressives are free to promote their agenda and organize on company time using company resources, the conservatives said they keep our heads down and do our work without bringing our personal views in the workplace. Again, this goes back to what I was saying about Hollywood. Like, Hollywood sees no consequence when they take, you out of here? All right, babe, see you. When they see no consequence to what it is that they're saying. So they are emboldened right now. And that's how you know that. I'm not saying that they're going to win. I think they're going to lose in the long run, but they're winning right now. All you have to do is look at who is able to say shit and not see much consequence. And that's the political left right now in the sector of entertainment. It's just period. You can have an openly political position that aligns with the left, and you're going to generally be fine. You're not going to lose your job. You're not going to be demonized for it for the most part by the company or anything. However, if you are in alignment, and it's not conservatism, just say it's non-leftism essentially, and you're not in alignment with them, you face potentially seeing consequences. See Gina Carano. Or again, Gina Carano, the reason why that's such a great example of what's going on is because there is somebody that works with Disney, which that should have told y'all from the get-go. But there are two people that work for the same sub company of the Disney in Lucasfilm, right? For the same fucking program, essentially. And both of them have tweets, Instagram posts, or whatever, talking about, or at least not talking about, more so referencing old Germany. Let's say that. One got fired despite having you want to talk about mild take. Holy shit. Basically saying that she was right. You know, they turned people on their own citizens. That's how it got to as bad as it gets. Pedro Pascal did the same fucking thing, but worse, because he likened half of the fucking voting population to Nazis. He did that. Nothing happened to that guy. Nothing happened to him. That shows you where these guys are at. So one position is you're able to have, and you don't see consequence to taking those positions publicly. The other, you do what these guys are saying. They have to keep their heads down. Employees who want Walt Disney Company to make left-wing political statements are encouraged, while those of us who want the company to remain neutral can say so only in a whisper, out of fear of professional retaliation. The company we love seems to think we don't exist or don't belong here. This politicization of our company culture is damaging morale and causing many of us to feel our days with the Walt Disney Company might be numbered. And that's because they are. Like I said, there's no balance here, guys. This is why it's so important for us to create the parallel economy so people can, this is the game they want to play. So, okay. They've taken a stance, and yeah, I get it. They control a lot of properties that you guys know and love. I knew and loved. But those days are behind us. They are controlled by people who have deemed us the political enemy. And they have no problem using that as a stepping stool to talk whatever leftist bullshit that they want to talk. Okay, act accordingly now. And build some parallel to them that's comparable to them. And once that happens, they either change or they lose money. Whichever one certainly is up to them. But we don't have to accept what the fuck's happening right now. You just listened to a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake, which is live throughout the week at 12 p.m. Central on youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. Be sure to check out my website, ericdjuly.com, so you can stay up to date with everything it is that I'm doing. You can also become a member and get access to a bunch of cool perks and exclusive content, which includes a social media hub where you can interact with myself and other members. It even has an app that you can get, which is now live in the Google and Apple stores.